environment is shared amongst different teams, and each team has their own cluster. We have a playback cluster, which is used for capturing all video activities, and the website cluster is used for measuring everything that's related to impressions that are being generated in our streaming app. For all business events, each team has their own environment. The resources used by Flink SQL queries. These can either be ad hoc exploration or long-running queries. Compute pools are a new concept, and it auto-scales up and down to meet the needs of the workloads using them. There's no need to configure, size, and scale Flink. The platform takes care of that. There's already a Flink query running over here. Now let's talk about data exploration. Data exploration all begins with a query. In Flink is serverless, there's no need for sizing workload or infrastructure. It just works. All the metadata is integrated. First off, we have a concept of catalogs in Flink SQL. Catalogs are mapped to the environments that we have in Confluent Cloud. In here I can see the different environments, and we'll use the integration environment in this case. Next up, we have a concept of show databases in Flink SQL. Databases are mapped to the actual Kafka clusters. As you can see here, we have the playback and the website cluster, and we'll use playback in this example. Next up, in Flink SQL, we have a concept of tables. Tables are mapped to the actual Kafka topics in here, which we can also see in the interface. By doing a show tables, I see that there's one video view event. That's the topic, and it has a schema in there which contains all the information, titles and categories. And I can do a describe statement and immediately see the results of that schema in Flink SQL as well. Now I can also do some descriptive analysis by just looking at all the video actions that are happening right now. That's looking great. So what if I want to do some descriptive analysis, like measuring the amount of unique viewers? I do a count distinct and can immediately get the results. Do I want to get them per category? I just add a category and do a group by. And immediately I have the first measure of popularity that I can use to power our home screen. Now monitoring overall time isn't that interesting. So let's use a tumble window and group them over time intervals. As you can see, immediately the results are visible. Now, what if I want to materialize this? I can create a table in Flink SQL, which will create the underlying topic in Confluent Cloud. When the topic is there, I can do an insert into of my previous query, and it will insert the results into that topic. As you will see in a moment, the job is already running, and messages are going to be produced into the topic. So there's a couple of important things, actually two. Flink Compute is separate from Kafka storage. It enables us to read from two Kafka clusters in different environments. Compute pools can access all data in the same region. I also didn't specify any resources or parallelism. All Flink jobs are auto-scaling, and the autopilot continuously monitors and rescales so that there's always enough resources to keep up. Now let's take a look at two more advanced scenarios. Complex event processing.